The Grinch is a Christmas classic that brings families together generation after generation. The Grinch Christmas Adventures is the perfect Christmas game for the whole family.
I grew up reading The Grinch, the book, and also watching the original 1966 animated film every single Christmas.
There have been lots of variations of Grinch in different mediums across the years, but we wanted to stay timeless to the book.
The plot is straightforward, but it also deals with complex emotions, and there's just so much imagination and creativity in it.
So we actually feature the entire book within the game, and we use the book as sort of setup and cutscenes to go into the levels. And we have the full game within rhyme. So our scriptwriter did a great job adapting that.
I first needed to internalize the rhythm and the structure of the book. And the rhythm, I think, is what makes Dr. Seuss's writing most distinct. The other element that I needed to have a good grasp of was the whimsy behind the vocabulary of Dr. Seuss's writing. He uses a lot of alliteration and internal rhyme, and I wanted to make sure that I incorporated that into the script to really make it feel like the game was an extension of the story.
We worked really closely with our great partners at Dr. Seuss to make sure the visual style was something authentic while still offering something new and fresh and exciting. We did a great job, in my opinion, of implementing very colorful and authentic art that maintains the character of Dr. Seuss's world, that are sort of zany, while also understanding that we're making a platforming game that really needs precise controls.
The game itself is really dynamic. There are different worlds and there's a lot of problem solving introduced.
The Grinch has several gameplay mechanics, including platforms, exploration and collection, combat in the boss levels, stealth when escaping certain enemies.
When cookies come searching to give Grinch a hug, hide in the wardrobe, snug as a bug.
We also added some gadgets and some abilities for Grinch, like throwing snowballs, using a jetpack, the way he runs, the way his eyes react to different situations, the way his tongue falls out when he falls down. It's something really classic as well as new and exciting.
Even though the Grinch is known for being just plain mean, there are layers to his personality. And I think below all of that grouchiness and crankiness, he's really moved by and inspired by acts of love and joy. And I wanted to make sure that I was able to convey that duality of his character in the script. And the way I did that was by approaching his sidekick, Max, as a more endearing character.
We realized it would be a perfect opportunity to build in local cooperative play. So you will be switching between Grinch and Max, and a second player can join in at any time once you have Max within the game.
You can use the Max to press levers or reach any out of reach areas that are too small for the Grinch himself.
Maxie is nearby and Grinchy can feel it. His tail wag reveals him. He just can't conceal it.
The music in this game is incredible. It's really catchy and it gets stuck in your head.
It was really important in the score to capture the whimsical nature of the Grinch and the story. And by having these sort of whimsical elements like trilling flutes and harps, they really make the game fun for kids. And at the same time, it was also important to make sure that the score was interesting for adults as well. So it's not overly repetitive, there's a lot of nuance to it, and there are different variations of the theme. So whether you're in Whoville, or you're in the caves, or you're in the countryside, you're gonna get a different feel.
I recommend turning the music volume way up during the game. Obviously, it's been a joy and a privilege working with Dr. Seuss Enterprises. There is a natural pressure when working with these wonderful characters, but I think that pressure was completely balanced by our pure excitement of working with the Grinch every single day.